Good evening, everyone. You join us for this T20 match between the Bangalore Crowns and the Rajasthan Ravens. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. A lot of cloud around, but the forecast says we don't need our umbrellas.
Thanks, David. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
The Royals choose to bat first. Not a surprise to anyone, I'd think. Certainly a good toss to win. Now it's up to the openers to prove the captain right.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap. A little late on that, no run scored.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Couldn't get it through the field. Can't get that outside the ring field. Over. The Royals are 8 for 9. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Massive chance. Trouble. Oh, gone.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Drives and misses everything.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
ఎంతసేపు నువ్వు ఎంతసేపు డిలే చేయాలనుకుంటున్నావో చేయొచ్చు.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
కొట్రా అరే ముందా
There'll be one run here for them.
సింగిల్ యాప్ రావట్లే ఎంటర్
Change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
జరిగిపోయేది.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
ఏం చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నావు? వాడు ఏదో మెసేజ్ పెట్టాడు ఏం చదువు.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
మా ఫ్రెండ్ కూడా లైవ్ స్టార్ట్ చేసాడు. ఇప్పుడే స్టార్ట్ చేసాడు, ఆడుతున్నాడు. ఇందాక ఇదిగో ఇద్దరు చూస్తున్నారంట. నా పక్కన చూస్తున్నాను. మీకు ఇద్దరు చూస్తున్నారంట. ఫ్యాన్స్ అడిగారు.
Strong appeal. Finds the fielder with that shot.
ఆపండ్రా ఆడుకుంటున్నారు.
అదేదో మన ఇద్దరు మాట్లాడలేదు.
A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot through.
Timed that perfectly.
Can't fault that shot. Nicely played and it's 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beaten on the drive.
That's a great dive. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
ఏం తిరిగింది బ్రో లోపలికి. మూవీ
Misses everything.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
They'll get at least one. There's a run here, surely.
I'm surprised they're turning runs down like that. They should be rotating the strike. Every run counts in the book.
5 runs added there. The Royals are 19 for 1. Hazlewood from the south end. Doesn't beat the infield.
Nice name, bro.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Catch.
There's a chance if this hits.
Loud
appeal.
run out left-handed short ball right.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
The batters knew better. Very short ball, slow. Catch. Oh.
Quick onto that in the infield. Could that be out?
Out.
Looks so.
Run out. Jagat run out.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a failure.
Big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. They'd look for a couple here. A couple on offer here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Out.
The whole team goes up for that one.
Out.
They feel pretty confident about this.
Out. Video most of that. This follow that. Out. मेरे बॉस का अंपायर का आउट रा ఎంత క్లియర్ గా ఎల్బిడబ్ల్యూ రా
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
ये बाल का आउट देता हो पटरा వీడు పరిగెత్తింది మామూలు టైంలో రారు కదా ఇంతమంది ఏదో అన్మాక్స్ డిమాండ్ ఫోటో పెడితే ఇంతమంది వస్తున్నారు.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
On Paragda.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Sorry.
Straight to the fielder.
Abba.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward well, was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Just threw the shot too early.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
చూసుకోలే Hazlewood గాడి 3 ఓవర్ 80 చేసింది.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
చూసుకోలేదు బ్రో.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
గమనించారు.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
ఉన్నాడు ఎవడో వస్తున్నారు పోతున్నారు 65 వ్యూస్ వస్తున్నారు. కాసేపు చూడండి అట్లా వెళ్ళిపోతారే. నేను మోసం చేస్తున్నాను తెలుసు.
Good shot. A beauty.
క్యాచా ఎవరు లేడు.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
పంపచేసి నేను మోసం చేశాను రిపోర్ట్లు కొట్టారు ఇక. thumbnail bite పెట్టి లోపల.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Just threw the shots too early.
Focus. Focus guys, focus. Focus.
Edge, unplayable.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Royals are 42 for 2. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
5 fielders.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Decisive running might have gotten to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper ko slip ko post hai. Ball
A little late on that. No run scored.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Really good shot there.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Wait on. Re. ఏంద్రా మీరు ఆడుకుంటున్నారు కొట్టండి ఎప్పుడైనా కొట్టా
5 runs added in the over. The Royals are 47 for 2.
అది Hazlewood వచ్చాడు. Ronald Pandey వచ్చాడు.
A few moves made in the field.
A new ball is coming into the attack.
ఇస్తాడు. Ball ఇసిరే బాల్.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
పెద్ద బౌలర్ Ronald Pandey 3 డాట్స్ వస్తాయిగా.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Nice shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top. It just keeps going.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Singh, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
This is a good field, I think. Not too aggressive, but not overly defensive either.
There'll be one run here for them.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying to do a slower ball. Just got it all wrong.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
అనవసరంగా లాగా బ్రో అరే మిస్ చేసుకున్నారు బాగా 5 నిమిషాలు
Let's see if
అన్నారా
they can get the ball up into the slot like before.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
crucial to follow up that
But
last
sorry.
delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Timing just a little early on that occasion. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Oh, subscribe ಮಾಡಿ subscribe చేయండి subscribe కరో
Didn't hit that well. Very late.
మనకు అన్ని
playing
భాషలు
shot.
వచ్చురా subscribe ಮಾಡಿ subscribe కరో subscribe చేయండి
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Over pitch and help to the boundary.
అబ్బా ఫీల్డర్ రాడు ఎవరు రాదు పెద్ద ఫీల్డరే ఓ బడా ఫీల్డర్
Really good running from these two batters.
4 runs సేవ్
Tried to
చేయాలి
take though, and stuck with 3.
4 runs సేవ్ చేశాడు
The Royals 66 for 2.
4 runs సేవ్ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
నా చెవులో ఇంత దూకాన్ని నీ వాయిస్ అసలు గట్టిగా అరుస్తున్నాను
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
నేను అవుట్ అవ్వట్లే పట్టుకునే ఉన్నాను వీడు తిరిగి కొడుతున్నాడు వీడు అవి కరెక్ట్ అవ్వట్లా
Just
బొక్కలే
can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
ఆగురా.
Good bit of timing there.
మామూలుగా కొట్టలేదు
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
మామూలుగా కొట్టలేదు
Boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Beaten on the drive.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
వైడేంద్రా అంపైర్ నువ్వా వాడా పట్టు క్యాచ్
A beauty, brilliant catch.
ఓరా పాల్పరద్దా వేరే పడింది ఆడడం కాదు ఊరికి వస్తాను
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Singh from the north end. Big edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. Got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Can't get that outside the ring field. They'll get at least one.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Hi bros, welcome to the stream. Hello, welcome to my stream. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Nightboard guys, bro.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
starting నుంచి ఉన్నాడు అటు కొట్టట్లే అటు పోవట్లే
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
వాడిదే నేను చూసిన ఫస్ట్
Thick edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Massive edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, what a ball. They'd look for a couple here. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Huge edge.
Finally. What's that over?
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Very good.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
7 runs added in that over. The Royals are 92 for 3.
Wow. Slip కొంచెం పక్కకి చెప్తే
Some adjustments to the field.
actually.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's just timed brilliantly. Moves
Must
closer
be other
to 50. It's going to
batsman
take something special to get the wicket.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Straight to the fielder.
Oh, wait.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Waiting. Outside.
Big shout.
Outra. Idea.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
That's a really good half-century. Ensured the strike rate's maintained. Has pushed on really, really well. They look busy from the first ball they faced. 50 up in good time too.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Immaculate timing there.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step of the bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. There'll be runs here.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
18 runs added there. The Royals are 118 for 3. Couldn't get it through the field. There's trouble here.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
They'd look for a couple here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Great timing, right off the knee to the back.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. Salt shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Over. The Royal Challengers are 4 for none. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Salt didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Salt has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Timed that brilliantly.
No worries on that, to use a very Australian expression. Cut away with precision.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. Into the gap, nice shot.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
It races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Timed that perfectly.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Pulling out the big dive has saved them there. It was just such a risky run to take.
Really good shot there.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
12 runs added there. The Royal Challengers 31 for none. The right arm is coming on to bowl from the south end. Middle that one, great timing.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. It's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter, gets back fast to pull that shot away for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Right out of the middle.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
All the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
All the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot. Got right in behind it.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
There'll be 1 run here for them. There'll be runs here.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Immaculate timing there.
Just strayed a little bit to the leg side and that's been thrashed away through the onside.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 62 for none. Archer from the south end. Just about timed that perfectly.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, makes it very easy to score. Beaten on the drive.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Absolutely nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Samson, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making, just an impressive stint at the crease so far. Haven't wasted a lot of deliveries, played some big shots, mixed in with good smart cricket, and they've reached 50.
Asaranga into the attack now from the north end. Huge shot, that's a massive shot, just incredible.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary, wonderful timing.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Super shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there is absolutely no point in chasing that.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. That's off the middle of the bat.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Good shot, found the gap.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Got that away nicely.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Right off the middle of the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
They'll get at least one.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they want to push on from here. That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke-making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Nicely played.
That was a massive shot, middle, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step of the bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Great shot through the gap.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
Sharma with the ball in hand again. Good shot, a beauty.
The timing on that was fantastic. Straight back at the bowler and raced away for four.
Sharma shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Times it nicely.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Sprayed that very wide, hits the boundary rope. Keeper had no chance there.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Super piece of timing.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Nice shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top. And it just keeps going.
Boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Into the gap. Nice shot.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Yep. Good work there on the boundary.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
27 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 152 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That single is just edging the score closer to a century. Looking a wee bit nervous. You've just got to control the nerves and remember to play each shot on its merits.
Nice solid defensive shot. Solid defence, very confident. Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Middle of the bat.
Great batting, smashing it all over the park. 100 runs in no time at all. Accepts the plaudits of all around this ground. It's been a wonderful innings, a fantastic 100. A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result net